Alright, Babber.
Hello folks, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity.
Hey.
I will find some different ways of pronouncing that at some point. We are entering the Celestial Sapling, which looks like a bar to me. And we're going to have a look, see frightened villager we might want to talk to. The hunter and huntress probably don't have anything to say, but their companions are with them. Tribesmen, these are law people, we're not going to worry about them. I might do a run through where we go and talk to everyone or something, but maybe that's for a future video. Right, could bypass it. Yeah, what are you talking about, fellow? This man looks up sharply as you approach, eyes going wide. You're the one he's looking for. He sets down his wine. You killed Lord Raedric. What if I did? How dare you accuse me of something so heinous? I assume I did kill him. I did, didn't I? And I let the other people take over. We went back there quite late, didn't we? What if I did? No, you don't understand. It didn't work. I'm one of the guards at the keep. Was one of the guards. He's killed most of them. The ones you didn't. Kolsk, he didn't last very long. Oh, interesting. Oh, what have you done, Kolsk? Nothing but empty air, him. Nice enough work to work for, I mean. Much nicer. But that didn't help him when Raedric came back. Gods, the screaming. Raedric's come back as a ghost? His eyes, it was like he was burning inside. He shudders. He says he's come back to... He says... I'll tell you what he says in a minute. He says... That's better now. He says he's come back to lead us like before. Says he's going to kill you for what you've done. I told him I'd find you, give you his challenge. Do it all honourable, that sort of thing. He let me go. And I kept on running as far as my coin let me. He laughs bleakly. That was terrible. Funny, me running into you anyhow. Then perhaps I should seek him out. He's going to have to wait. I have more important things to do. I don't know why I'm speaking in a deep voice. I'm playing a woman. I suppose you have some kind of trap waiting for me back there? You mean I have a chance to kill him again? How could I refuse? And what's your stake in all this? Well, that's quite suspicious, isn't it? I think perhaps I should seek him out. That's piqued my curiosity. What's your stake in all this? I'm going to go for that. What? Nothing. I don't mean to go back there as long as I live. I figure I'd find work here in Twin Elms somewhere. Even if I have to guard some hut dwellers' goats or something. Until then, I plan to drink until I don't remember any of what happened. Good luck to you. There's something awful out there howling after your blood. Oh, that's very interesting. What's this one? Hunter Brother. Travel to Northweald Wilderness. Yes, we need to go and explore everywhere and pick up a bunch of quests. This one has piqued my interest. This is quite nice. A continuing story. I quite like that. That's got my curiosity, that. Right, who else do we have? Antelope. There's a lot of hunters in here. No! What? No? What? No? Ah, bollocks. I wanted to talk. You weren't meant to attack. Ah, now I'm all for living with consequences. And I could probably take this lot considering that one's just exploded. But no, I can't be having that. No, I'm sorry, folks. I can't be having that. They were just meant to talk. That's all. That's all they were meant to do. Was go, hello, Huntress. How come there are so many of you here? Not, I'm gonna shoot you in the face, make your body explode, and then have the whole place turn against me. that wasn't my intention at all. Right. Blokey bloke, right? Talky talk. What if I did? We'll stick with the same things. We'll do the clicky, clicky, clicky. What's your stake? Right, just saying. Right, lovely job. Don't
Of course.
don't attack. Right, let's play safe. Right, let's do a quick save. Right, we've done a quick save. Don't attack. Talk. Right, that's all I wanted to know. Stories of strange and distant places. Okay, fine, fair enough. That's all I wanted to know. Right, you're a law person. There's a massive ogre there. Let's talk to the ogre. Let's not... You see a problem? I throw it over the side. Alright, I understand.
How do you do?
How do you do, sir? How do you do? A middle-aged elven man stands behind the counter of the inn. He has a warm, open face and smiles pleasantly in greetings as you approach. Welcome, welcome. I am always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, my friend. It seems to me you've walked a long road. All are welcome here, unless you shoot anyone. And those with interesting stories most welcome of all. Well, okay. Tell me about, who are you? Tell me, let's go with who are you? My name is Elitherion. They call me Haggard Shoes for all the walking I used to do and all the boots I wore down. But those days are well behind me. My eyes have seen a great deal, and now my ears get their fill from the travellers who come through here. So we got a lot to say. A fine way to spend one's days, to my thinking. I didn't do his voice. I've forgotten it anyway, it don't matter. I'm always glad to see a new face. Take a seat, blah, 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 blah. Tell me about this place. Of course. Elitherion's face brightens. I founded the inn many years ago, but in many ways its tale begins much earlier. It was while I was returning from a long journey south that I first heard the story of the tree upon which this inn rests. Hundreds of years ago a strange event occurred. The sky was troubled that night with many stars falling across the sky, and one of those same stars began to plummet instead towards the aura. It fell here, striking a young tree and burying itself within it like a fiery heart. But the tree survived, and over the years it grew and grew and grew, twice as big as its fellows in half the time, until it reached the size you see now and grew no more. Hearing the tale, I knew I must find the truth. As you see it there, he gestures towards the large stone at the centre of the room. Around the tree's heart I built this inn, to welcome all travellers who might look upon it. So why is there bark there? If this is the interior and the stone is just there, voila, and that's the heart of the tree, and he's carved this in out of the tree. Why is there bark there? This, maybe, like, is that the tree and this landed next to it? I'm not quite sure I understand. I'm not quite sure I understand. Kana looks over at the stone and grins. A fine story. I'll carry that one home. Alright. We don't want to hire any help. We would like a room. And we would like to see what you have for sale. Meals and some supplies. Right. Let us go to the inventory. All this I don't need. Right. All this... I'm glad there's no weight limit. Bum ba bum ba. Spell books. Do they count as weapons? Well, we've had the spells out of them. Sod it. Oh, you know, come on. Right, that's that lot. Now for this lot, how much is this? There's 16 grand on its own. I don't sell up often, but when I sell up, I sell up. 30, 35, call it 36. Clothing, not bothered. We've got a ton of hoods. Bloody hell. Right. 37. 38. Consumables. Right, we're going to keep them. I was keeping that, but we'll get rid of it. I'm not very good at reading stuff. Right, the Durwood. Page from Aldheim's journal. We don't need any of that. Scrawled note. Nope, can't. Oh, yeah, we can sell. Right. Yeah, don't care. Yeah. Yeah, if it's a quest item. Is this quest items? This is just other. Fair enough. Let's keep all the useful stuff. See, is that useful? I don't know. There's a lot of it. Are these useful? I don't know what's useful. A final journal. We must have read them at the time, or if we haven't, they're gone now forever. Those look like sort of ingredients and stuff. You know what I mean? Blah 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 blah. I'm not reading it all. There you go. You can pause that. Right. Let us buy stuff. What is a spirit spiral? Hands. They're gloves, are they? They're like little bracers or something. These bracers, look at that. These bracers are made from a coil, right? Grant's whisper of treason, which is charmed. Oh, that's useful. These bracers are made from a coiled strip of bronze. Though tarnished and beaten, almost beyond usefulness, they glow with a soft violet light. One of the many experiments of the ancient Engwithians, some involved infusing equipment with soul essence. The hammered patterns on these braces suggest that they were originally pieces of animat armor. But among the fragments of essence swirling inside, you detect not only the focused energy of an animat, but also the essence of the elven cipher who created the braces and tried to enhance them with a fragment of his own soul. I think those would be useful for Eder. Being at the front, he gets his 2 people, 3 people, however many he can handle, and then he turns one of them to fight the other 2. I reckon that's not a bad plan for Eder. Eder. For 2 grand, considering we are about to earn 38 and we've got 11, we'll have them. I think we'll have them. Right, let's buy up his food, right? Because these give bonuses. But similar to, I'm just to date this video, which I don't really like doing, is dating them with current affairs. I'm currently playing Sword Coast Legends, and they have a thing where it's 120 seconds, and it's too short enough for me to go, oh, I may as well eat. But if I have crap tons of them, I might just remember to do it. So let's buy all of them, and all of them, and all of them, and all of them. Do we want beer? Are we bothered about beer? Isn't that an ingredient as well? I don't know. These are all, I guess, ingredients as well as this. Because we can do cooking if we collect stuff. Let's just buy up all the well, I'm assuming they're ingredients. What else do you got? Camping supplies. Ah, how are we doing? We've got 3. We'll buy a camping supply, please. Beautiful. Fair trade. We are loaded. What's this? Retrain. Oh, we can pay to retrain. Oh, kind of now we know what we're doing. We can specialise a bit more, I suppose. that's quite interesting. I wonder if that might be worth doing in an episode. Is retraining most of our set of people. Bashir, Effany, and Kendra. I'm quite happy with what we got, I think, at the moment. Right, we do want to rest. Resolve and survival. Might, con, and resolve. Well, obviously this one. This is worth 6 bonus points of stuff. And for 200 gold, when I've just traded 30 odd grand, I am not going to argue with. Nice. Alright, well. Bashir finishes escorting supplicant and returns. Hireling payday. We spend 450 in wages. Bashir and returns to a stronghold. Okay, fair enough. No events. Everything's done. So stuff is being built. Finished in an hour. Okay, fair enough. Right. These are all the people that we hired. Yes. This is maximum number of people we can have. 8 of 8 hirelings. If I'd have known that, I'd have paid a bit more attention, I think. But never mind. You must be at the stronghold. That's fine. Right.
Hey.
We are, I think, good to rock. And possibly, maybe even roll. Let's not attack anyone.
All right, then.
Oh, I see what happened earlier. I pushed a key on the keyboard. Have a moment? Yes, you can have a moment. What would you like to moment
Good
me
day to
about? Excuse me. Gwyneth. Gwyneth? A slender woman in dusty leathers locks eyes with you. It's good to see someone from more civilized lands around here. Her unkempt hair sprouts in wavy black tufts. Despite the fine features that sculpt her face, a cleft chin completes her boyish appearance. I'm learning firsthand the many shortcomings of Glanfathan hospitality. Her gloved hands come to rest on the pommel of a long estoc, cinched low on her hip. I'm going with cinched. Might be tinched, but I'm going with cinched. I'm going with that. It's stuck to her hip. I can almost forgive the hostility towards outsiders, but temperate taverns and these watered down drinks inexcusable. I hope I don't seem too forward, but I need to help my friends, and you look like the right person for the job. A sly smile carves a dimple on her cheek, which is to say, you're not Glanfathan, making you the closest thing I've got to an ally in this paranoid land. She gives you a fucking foreign words, coquettish sideways glance. And allies, well, they help each other, do they not? Who are you? The woman pats the dust off her leggings and gives you an exaggerated curtsy. Where did I leave my ambassadorial manners? She flashes a mocking smile. I am Gwyneth. Pleased to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. Bloody hell. I'm even seeing different words. She lifts an eyebrow with a blushing smirk. For the time being, though, I'm just another Estremor minding her own business. What help do you need? My friends have drawn some unwanted attention. Gwyneth looks to both sides, scanning for uninvited listeners. Glanfathan scouts are not just any mob of local zealots, the Fangs. She pauses to let the name settle in the air. The Fangs are a brutal, relentless bunch, eager to make an example of troublesome outsiders. As for why I need your help, her smile widens as she speaks. I need someone to warn the expedition that trouble is coming, and I need someone ready to fight if it comes to that. She taps her hand on the pommel of her estoc. With any luck, we'll reach my friends before the Fangs do, but if not, the Fangs have a reputation to uphold, so this might require spilling blood. Why aren't you with the rest of your friends? Why not warn them yourself? What did your friends do to draw the attention of the Fangs? Okay. What did your friends do? Just setting foot in Glanfath is a good way to offend the tribes. I don't know how they've picked up our trail. I suspect one of our newer scouts didn't cover his tracks well enough. When I spotted the Fangs, they were retracing a path the expedition had taken days before. Why aren't you with the rest of them? Her posture stiffens at the question. It was my turn to handle Far Patrol. I spotted the Fangs on my trek back to camp. I knew that rejoining the main group would risk leading the enemy right back to the expedition. I know the woods and I know how to stay quiet, but I didn't want to stake my friends' lives on my ability to sneak past expert hunters like the Fangs. Okay. But you're not a ranger, are you? I've got a feeling you're going to join my party for the point of this quest, which means dropping someone. And I could do with a decent stealther. If they noticed me warning my friends, we'd have been overrun. Gwyneth tilts her head to the side and points to you with a grin. But if they notice me and some reinforcements, like, say, you, well, at least then we can scare them off and put up a good fight. Okay, tell me more about your expedition. I like to think we're on a mission of reclamation. Gwyneth darts a shrewd smile. It is said that our armies left behind many valuables in their hasty retreat from Glanfath at the end of the War of the Black Trees. So the way I see it, we're simply gathering up what our ancestors left behind. I doubt the Glanfathans agree with me on this. I see your point. But surely there's better ways to make a claim. My expedition set out from Defiance Bay, heading directly east to cross into Glanfathan lands. I split off once we arrived at the Bale, the natural frontier between our nations. The plan was for me to keep my eyes on the Glanfathans while the main group scoured the target area. For days we eluded them. She walks her fingers over the back of her leather glove, leaving a trail on its dusty surface. But the Fangs got wise to our presence. That is honest, and I do like to go down the honest path. Your friends are trespassing. By local custom, they're criminals. Gwyneth frowns and blinks at you several times. You'll forgive me if I'm not sympathetic with face painters and their barbaric laws. I'm not pretending that what we're doing is noble. I just don't believe trespassing is a crime that warrants execution. That's fair. That's a fair argument. Yeah, I don't think it warrants execution. I will help you for that. That's a fair argument. I have no problem with that. Gwyneth smiles with an overt display of dimples. Okay. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. She leans in and whispers. Assuming the Fangs didn't already get them, my friend should now be at or around the Pilgrim's Trail in the North Weald. The plan was to camp along a trail leading to the Temple of Hylaea. Find my comrades, warn them the Fangs are coming, and help them clear out of the forest. I'll head out first on my own to see if I can't lead the Fangs astray and buy us some time. She pulls her estoc a few inches out of its scabbard and cracks a smile. If the gods smile on us, you won't have to draw steel. Should it come to that, I'm glad you're on our side. Fair enough. Alright, so that needs to be a reasonably high priority, because I don't know if time limits will count. So we might have to run away and do that next. Who do we have in here? Ah, you look like... No. Okay. You're a soul law person. We're not worried about you for the minute, fella. Stealing. Stealing. Proper stealing. Alright, fair enough. I reckon we're about done on this episode anyway, so I think what we will do is leave our way from here. Let's double speed it. Get the loading screen going. Get loaded up, ready for next time. Bum bum bum, bum bum, boom. Right, and I think the plan next time will be to go and do that quest, because I don't know if I leave it too late, it'll go boobies up, to put it politely-ish. Politely-ish. So yeah, that was quite interesting. There's a lot of stuff going on, and the one that's got me is this Champion of Berath. That's the one that I'm interested in, but I think we'll have to go and do that first. The North Weald Wilderness. Let's have a look. North Weald. So we need to make our way around there anyway. I'm assuming these won't take long to travel round. It could be awkward. We can probably miss that, or we can go that way or that way to get up to North Weald. That might take a while, because we do want to go and explore various places. Elm's Reach, that's that one, right. Now, so what we've done so far is the Celestial Sapling and the Passage of the Six. So what we want to do is have a run around here. No, we don't. What we want to do is have a look at the market, pop in these homes, look at the hearth. Did we do that already? Didn't we do that already? I don't know. I don't remember. So we'll go and do them. I think we'll do the top bit next time. Old Song or Elm's Reach, and we'll look. Oh, we might go straight to Old Song. We can miss Elm's Reach. Go straight up to Old Song. Check that place out. Go up and do that mission in North Weald. Do that. I say mission, quest. 'Tis a quest, and worry about this later on. Yeah, we can completely miss Elm's Reach for now. Ignore that and head out for that first. I think that's the plan. That's the plan. That is the plan. So until next time, folks, bye-bye for now.